is Nikocado Avocado, and why is he aggressively accusing Ethan and Hila Klein of lying? The tea is piping hot today, you guys. Fans are convinced Kourtney Kardashian is pregnant, Kylie Jenner finally made a surprising return on social media, Zoe Laverne is out here defending Kyle Rittenhouse, and Nikocado is accusing Ethan and Hila of lying about him. Let's dive right into the saucy tea. Nikocado Avocado is one of the most notorious mukbang channels in the world. He went from being an extremely healthy vegan blogger to consuming entire fast food menus and allegedly breaking his ribs from eating so much. Nikocado gains lots of views by being outrageous. He earns on average 50 grand a month, something that his former bestie Trisha Paytas is reportedly jealous of. There's actually a very sad story behind Nikocado's persona and why he is the way he is. In an interview with Trisha back in 2019, Nick said that he learned of his adoption early on and struggled to make sense of his biological parents' decision. As a result, he said he acted out and received mental health interventions as a child. He was in and out of therapy since he was 5 years old and just always wanted attention. This childhood trauma could have a lot to do with the way he acts today online. After leaving veganism behind, Nick made a name for himself in the mukbang community. He shortly realised after becoming one of the first American men to partake in extreme eating trends online that he was going to profit like crazy off this, especially because he decided to become an internet troll in the process. Nick has stated in the past that junk food has made him crazy and that he has episodes of manic where everything seems really hard for him. Recently, Nikocado reacted to a video of Ethan and Hila Klein talking about him in their recent podcast. First of all, he went off at Ethan's diet, accusing him of undereating and not having a sufficient calorie intake. It was when Nikocado claimed that he himself had a high metabolism that the comments section went off. You should eat more. This disgusts me. Nick then proceeded to debunk Ethan and Hila's entire segment of their podcast where they were talking about him. Ethan said that he wanted to interview Nick and stated how Nick was really big. Nick responded that he's the same size as Ethan, which had fans screaming. Ethan then discussed Nick's beef with Trisha, and honestly, I think the most shocking part of their whole drama was that Nick shat on Trisha's couch and then left without telling her. Obviously, Ethan and Hila discussed Nick's downfall, and overall, Nick was just really enjoying this podcast because it was a way for him to piggyback off being relevant by a bigger YouTuber talking about him, because he loves reacting to viral videos of YouTubers talking about him. Overall, it would definitely be an interesting interview if you think about it if Ethan were to interview Nick, considering Ethan has been pretty open about his relationship with food. Or maybe it would turn into another Trisha Paytas-like drama, because Nick and Trisha are very similar.
Looking at Ethan, we're probably the same size.
It just kind of sucks that so many people get defensive over what Ethan says about them. First, why don't you listen to what he's saying as a whole, rather than pulling apart? And second, why do they take things he says and run with it? I don't know, just my opinion though. You are not the same size as Ethan, no flippin' way, and at least he doesn't impulsively eat, nor do it for views and put his health at risk. No hate, just wish you'd take better care of yourself. It's sad to see someone slowly killing themselves over views. Just damn, you were such a great creator before you fell down this rabbit hole, and I hope you can pull yourself out before it's too late. So, what are your thoughts on the comments Ethan and Hila made about Nick? Do you think they were lying? Let me know in the comments. Zoe Laverne is under fire recently for coming to the defense of Kyle Rittenhouse. And yes, you heard me right. This is the same girl that tried to make money off her newborn's pictures the second her baby was born. She'd taken to her live stream and had said this.
And I don't see Kyle Ritten as a murderer because he shot out of self-defense. And he was pled not guilty for it. So I'm seeing it as, oh, Kyle Ritten is innocent. And I'm sorry, but that guy, if you rewatch the video, if you watch him when they tell him he's not guilty, fall to the floor and bawl his eyes out, I'm sorry, but that looks so innocent to me. Like, I really don't think he was trying to murder people. Okay, I agree with you. Trust me, I'm all for BLM. I literally love y'all. I love every single race. I'm not racist, okay? I agree. It's not fair. But Kyle Ritten was pleaded not guilty. So I was defending Dawson because Dawson was posting on his story about it because he was so happy for him, and people were calling us racists for it. Okay? I totally understand what you guys are saying and what you guys mean. Trust me, I get it. It's not fair. It's not fair that a white man and a black man both, okay? So it's not fair that a white man, 3 people, gets pled not guilty, and a black man is in a hoodie and gets shot. That's f***ed up. Like, that's literally f***ed up. Trust me, I get it. But I wasn't thinking of it that way. I wasn't looking at it that way. I wasn't looking at it as the way y'all were looking at it. I was looking at it as a man was proven not guilty because he got out of self-defense.
Yikes. What are your guys' thoughts on Zoe Laverne after hearing her thoughts on Kyle Rittenhouse's verdict? Let me know in the comments. Kylie Jenner has finally broken her silence on social media after a 2-week break following her baby daddy's Astroworld Festival tragedy. Kylie initially spoke out after the event, sending thoughts and prayers to the victims. Fans were not impressed in the slightest with her insincere response to the tragedy, and she started losing sponsorships left, right and centre. Not only that, but her company Kylie Cosmetics has been massively affected. There will be no Christmas with Kylie this year. After over 2 weeks of silence, Kylie resurfaced on Instagram recently to wish a happy birthday to her friend Hailey Bieber. "Happy birthday, Hailey Bieber," she wrote under a pic of her 3-year-old daughter Stormy in a pool with Hailey. "You are such a beautiful person inside and out. We love you lots." Whilst the birthday tribute isn't that newsworthy, this is the first Instagram story Kylie has made since she went silent on social media after getting criticised for her response to the Astroworld tragedy. There's rumours that Kris Jenner is trying to get Kylie to leave her baby daddy to help save her reputation. So the light is now shining away from Kylie Jenner's second pregnancy, now that her baby daddy Travis Scott is facing a $3 billion lawsuit. Not only that, but Caitlyn Jenner let the cat out the bag after announcing in an interview with Good Morning Britain she has 2 grandkids on the way. Caitlyn Jenner currently has 18 grandchildren and is expecting her 19th after daughter Kylie announced she's expecting her second child with Travis Scott. After speaking with Good Morning Britain, Caitlyn spilt the tea and said that number 20 was on the way too. It is not known who is pregnant with the 20th grandchild, so that's sparking much confusion amongst fans. This news, however, was revealed not long after rumours started circulating that Kourtney is expecting a baby with her new fiancé Travis Barker. Thanks to Kourtney's latest loved-up Insta pics, fans are convinced that they're pregnant. Although there's no bump to be seen, fans are certain, because of the way they're taking pics together, that they're expecting. So what are your guys' thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments.